Welcome back to Joyful Clicks. Have you ever wondered how words are formed? The answer lies in understanding the building blocks of language roots. Just like the roots of a tree, word roots are the foundation from which words grow. By grasping the meaning of root words, we can decipher countless other words derived from them. We'll delve into the fascinating history of how Greek and Latin wove their way into English, creating a rich tapestry of vocabulary. So, get ready to embark on an exciting linguistic adventure as we unearth the hidden connections between words and unlock the secrets to expanding your English vocabulary. The influence of Greek and Latin on the English language is profound and undeniable. These languages were not confined to their time and place. They embarked on incredible journeys across continents and centuries. The Roman Empire spread Latin throughout Europe, while Greek influenced scholarship and the arts. The Norman conquest of England in 1066 AD marked a pivotal moment, as Norman French, heavily influenced by Latin, became the language of the English court. Over time, the influence of Greek continued to grow, particularly during the Renaissance, enriching the English language with its precision and nuance. Think of the English language as a vast and ever-expanding universe. At the heart of many linguistic galaxies lie Greek and Latin roots, acting as gravitational forces that bind words together. Take, for example, the Greek root astro, meaning star. Astronomy becomes the study of stars, and an astronaut is a voyager who explores the stars. Similarly, the Latin root scribe, meaning to write, unlocks words like describe, inscribe, and manuscript. By recognizing these common roots, we can decipher unfamiliar words and expand our vocabulary exponentially. Imagine standing amidst the ruins of ancient Rome or the sun-drenched hills of Greece. These two ancient languages have left an indelible mark on the English language we speak today. Their influence can be traced through history, from the rise and fall of empires to the birth of new ideas. It's a tale of conquest, assimilation, scholarly pursuits, and cultural exchanges. By understanding the historical context in which Greek and Latin words entered the English lexicon, we gain a deeper appreciation for their significance. The Roman Empire left an enduring legacy in its language. Latin spread throughout the empire, influencing local languages and dialects. The Norman conquest of 1066 AD marked a turning point, as Norman French, heavily influenced by Latin, became the language of the English court. Over centuries, thousands of Latin words entered the English language, impacting law, government, cuisine, fashion, and religion. Latin lives on as a vital thread in the tapestry of the English language, a reminder of cultural exchange and interconnectedness. Greek entered the English language through the pursuit of knowledge. Ancient Greece, renowned for its philosophers, mathematicians, and scientists, bequeathed a wealth of knowledge. During the Renaissance, scholars turned to Greek texts, incorporating Greek words into their writing. This influx of Greek vocabulary had a profound impact on English, particularly in science, medicine, and philosophy. Words like biology, physics, and astronomy all have their roots in ancient Greek, reflecting the language's enduring influence. The Renaissance was a time of linguistic revitalization. Scholars rediscovered the classics of ancient Greece and Rome, enriching the English language. The invention of the printing press made books widely available, igniting a passion for learning Greek and Latin. Greek and Latin provided fertile ground for coining new terms in science and technology. The Renaissance expanded the English vocabulary, refining its grammar and establishing a tradition of borrowing from classical sources. Imagine language as a vast mosaic, each word a crafted tile. Greek roots like logos, meaning word or study, form the bedrock for many English words. Logic becomes the art of reasoning, while biology translates to the study of life. Understanding these roots is like possessing a linguistic Rosetta Stone, unlocking the meaning of countless words. By recognizing these roots, we gain a deeper understanding of the English language and the legacy of ancient cultures. Many scientific terms have Greek origins. Ancient Greece was a hotbed of scientific inquiry, and its language became the language of scientific discourse. Greek roots form the backbone of scientific vocabulary in many languages, including English. In medicine, cardiology derives from cardia, meaning heart, and osteoporosis combines osteon, bone, with poros, pora. Greek roots provide the linguistic framework for understanding the natural world, transforming daunting words into comprehensible expressions. Greek roots reflect the depths of human emotion, thought, and experience. The Greek word phos, or photos, meaning light, illuminates words like photography and philosophy. The Greek root pathos, meaning suffering or feeling, lies at the heart of words like sympathy and empathy. By understanding these Greek roots, we gain a deeper appreciation for the nuances of human emotion. Greek roots provide us with the linguistic tools to articulate the complexities of the human heart and mind. The myths and legends of ancient Greece, filled with gods and monsters, heroes and villains, have captivated imaginations for millennia. These stories have left an indelible mark on the English language, imbuing it with richness and depth. Take, for instance, the myth of Atlas, the Titan condemned to bear the weight of the heavens. From this image we derive the word atlas, a collection of maps. Similarly, the word Titanic evokes the image of the Titans, known for their immense power. The story of Narcissus gives us the word narcissism, a trait of self-importance. Likewise, the word echo originates from the myth of Echo, a nymph cursed to repeat others' words. Greek mythology continues to shape our language and worldview. Imagine the grandeur of ancient Rome, a civilization that shaped Western law, architecture, and language. Their language, Latin, once echoed through the halls of justice, the bustling marketplaces, and the grand arenas. Today, although we no longer hear Latin spoken on the streets, its spirit lives on in the English language. Like ancient ruins whispering stories of the past, Latin roots offer a glimpse into the rich history embedded within the words we use every day. Consider the word construct. We use it to describe the act of building something. This word traces its lineage back to the Latin construere, meaning to build together. The Romans, renowned for their impressive structures, have left their mark on our vocabulary. The Roman Empire, with its vast reach and sophisticated legal system, left an undeniable mark on Western law. Latin, as the language of Roman courts, became linked with justice, governance, and social order. This legacy is embedded in English, with many legal terms tracing back to Latin. Take the word justice, derived from the Latin justitia, meaning righteousness. It embodies fairness, a core principle of the Roman legal system. Similarly, legal comes from lex, meaning law. The Roman emphasis on civic duty and the rule of law is reflected in words like judge and jury. These terms highlight the structured legal process Romans valued. Even today, our legal vocabulary is shaped by the Romans. The Latin roots in our language remind us of the enduring legacy of Roman law. Latin roots extend far beyond courtrooms and textbooks. Countless everyday words trace back to simple Latin origins. These roots provide valuable clues to understanding familiar words. Consider the word manual. It originates from the Latin manus, meaning hand. Similarly, portal stems from the Latin porta, meaning gate. Culinary derives from culina, meaning kitchen in Latin. Recognizing these connections reveals the stories behind our everyday words. One might assume that Latin, as a dead language, would remain confined to the annals of history. However, the vitality of Latin roots is evident in their continued use and evolution within modern fields, particularly in science and technology. As new discoveries emerge and innovative technologies are developed, we often turn to Latin, with its precision and flexibility, to coin new terms and express cutting-edge concepts. Consider the field of medicine, where Latin has long been the lingua franca. New medical terms, often formed by combining Latin roots, allow for clear and concise communication among healthcare professionals worldwide. For instance, cardiovascular, relating to the heart and blood vessels, combines cardi, heart, with vasculum, small vessel. In the rapidly evolving fields of technology and computer science, Latin roots also provide a rich source of terminology. Digital, from the Latin digitus, finger, reflects the binary system of ones and zeros used in computing, a system that can be counted on fingers. Interface, meaning a point of interaction between two systems, combines inter between with faces, face. These examples demonstrate how Latin, far from being relegated to the past, continues to adapt and evolve alongside modern advancements. By understanding the underlying Latin roots, we can decipher the meaning of even the most complex scientific or technological terms, unlocking a deeper understanding of these ever-evolving fields. Learning a language is like solving a mystery, and like any good detective, you need the right tools to crack the case. When it comes to English vocabulary, Greek and Latin roots are your magnifying glass and fingerprint kit, revealing hidden connections and unlocking the secrets of words. Think of yourself as a word detective on the hunt for clues to decipher meaning. When you encounter an unfamiliar word, don't panic. Instead of reaching for the dictionary immediately, take a moment to examine the word itself. Can you spot any familiar parts? These familiar parts are often Greek and Latin roots, lurking in plain sight. For example, let's say you come across the word hydrophobic. It sounds intimidating, right? But break it down. Hydro, water, and phobic, fear of. Suddenly it becomes clear. Hydrophobic means afraid of water. The mystery is solved. By recognizing these familiar roots, you've become a word detective, deciphering meaning without relying solely on a dictionary. Remember, the more roots you learn, the more words you'll be able to unlock. Like a detective building a case, each root you master adds another tool to your linguistic arsenal. So put on your detective hat, grab your magnifying glass, and get ready to embark on an exciting adventure in word exploration. Imagine reading a book and encountering a word you've never seen before. Instead of stopping to look it up, you keep reading, letting the surrounding words and sentences paint a picture in your mind. As you delve deeper, the meaning of the unfamiliar word slowly reveals itself, fitting seamlessly into the tapestry of the text. This, my friends, is the power of context. Context is king when it comes to understanding unfamiliar words, and it's especially helpful when dealing with words derived from Greek and Latin roots. Even if you don't know the exact meaning of a root word, the way it's used in a sentence can provide valuable clues. Let's say you're reading about ancient Roman architecture and come across the sentence, "The aqueduct, an impressive feat of Roman engineering, transported water over vast distances." Even if you've never encountered the word aqueduct before, the surrounding context tells you it's something built by Romans to transport water. Now, if you also know that the Latin root aqua means water, the meaning of aqueduct becomes even clearer. It's a structure that ducts or carries water. By combining your knowledge of roots with contextual clues, you've successfully deciphered the meaning of a new word. Learning Greek and Latin roots doesn't have to be a daunting task. Think of it as building a collection of valuable treasures. Each root, word, a precious gem that adds to the richness of your vocabulary. Just like a treasure hunter, you'll need a map and the right tools to guide your search. Start by focusing on the most common roots, those that appear in a wide range of English words. There are plenty of resources available, including books, websites, and even apps that provide lists of common Greek and Latin roots, along with their meanings and example words. Once you've familiarized yourself with the basic roots, start looking for them in the wild. Pay attention to the words you encounter in your daily life, in books, articles, conversations, even on billboards and product labels. Whenever you spot a word with a recognizable root, take a moment to break it down and analyze its meaning. Another helpful tip is to create flashcards or use a vocabulary notebook to keep track of the roots you're learning. Write the root on one side and its meaning and example words on the other. Regularly, review your flashcards or notes to reinforce your learning and build your root word arsenal. Learning something new takes time and effort, and mastering Greek and Latin roots is no exception. The key to making these roots stick is consistent practice. Just like a musician practices their scales or an athlete trains their muscles, you need to exercise your language skills to strengthen your grasp of these linguistic building blocks. One effective way to practice is to incorporate root words into your daily writing and conversations. Challenge yourself to use words derived from the roots you're learning. The more you use these words in context, the more natural they will become. Another fun and engaging way to practice is through word games and puzzles. Crossword puzzles, Scrabble, and even online word games can help reinforce your knowledge of roots and expand your vocabulary in an enjoyable way. Remember, learning a language is a journey, not a destination. Don't expect to memorize every single Greek and Latin root overnight. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and most importantly, have fun with the process. By incorporating root word practice into your daily routine, you'll be amazed at how quickly your vocabulary grows and how much deeper your understanding of the English language becomes. Imagine walking into a library with the ability to understand not just the titles on the spines, but also the hidden stories within each book. Greek and Latin roots unlock the English language. By mastering these roots, you're not just memorizing vocabulary, you're gaining a key to unlock the vast lexicon of English. Encountering an unfamiliar word becomes exciting. You think, I recognize that root. Let's break this down. What seemed like a formidable obstacle transforms into an intriguing puzzle. This newfound mastery extends beyond individual words. You'll start to notice patterns and connections between words. You'll develop a keener eye for etymology, the study of word origins. This deeper understanding translates into greater precision and clarity in your communication, enriching both your spoken and written expression. The beauty of learning Greek and Latin roots is that it's not just about mastering a single language. It's about unlocking a world of knowledge. These roots form the bedrock of numerous fields, from science and medicine to law, philosophy, and beyond. By understanding these foundational elements, you gain a passport to explore a vast landscape of human knowledge. Mastering Greek and Latin roots equips you with a powerful tool for navigating this landscape, unlocking doors to knowledge and empowering you to become a more informed and engaged citizen of the world. In a world of ever-evolving technology and rapid information flow, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by new words and concepts. Greek and Latin roots remain a steadfast anchor. Mastering these roots is about developing a lifelong skill. Think of it as building a mental framework for language. Once you understand the basic building blocks, you can decipher unfamiliar terms. This ability becomes increasingly valuable. Embrace the power of Greek and Latin roots. You're embarking on a lifelong adventure of linguistic exploration. Enrich your understanding of the world and navigate communication with confidence. As we've journeyed through the fascinating world of Greek and Latin roots, we've uncovered hidden connections between words, demystified complex terminology, and gained a deeper appreciation for the richness and depth of the English language. Just like stars clustered into constellations, words too form patterns and relationships based on their origins. By understanding these linguistic constellations, we unlock a universe of meaning and empower ourselves to navigate the vast expanse of the English lexicon. Remember, language is not a static entity. It's a living, breathing organism that constantly evolves and adapts. New words are coined, old words take on new meanings, and the tapestry of human expression continues to be woven with threads from the past and present. By mastering Greek and Latin roots, we equip ourselves with the tools to not only understand the language as it exists today, but also to adapt to its ever-changing nature. The beauty of this approach to language learning is that it's not about memorizing endless lists of words. It's about understanding the fundamental building blocks of language, the roots that provide the structure and meaning upon which countless words are built. With each root you master, you're not just adding one word to your vocabulary, you're unlocking a whole cluster of related words, expanding your linguistic horizons exponentially. In an increasingly interconnected and information-driven world, the ability to communicate effectively is more important than ever. A strong vocabulary is not just an academic pursuit, it's a practical skill that empowers us to express ourselves clearly, understand complex information, and engage meaningfully with the world around us. As you continue your journey of language exploration, remember that learning is a process, not an event. Embrace the challenges, celebrate your successes, and never stop questioning, exploring, and expanding your linguistic horizons. The world of words is vast and ever-evolving, and with Greek and Latin roots as your guide, you hold the key to unlocking its endless possibilities. So go forth and embrace the power of language. Unleash the word detective within you, delve into the fascinating world of etymology, unravel the mysteries of words, and discover the joy of unlocking new levels of meaning and understanding. The journey may be challenging at times, but the rewards are immeasurable. For in mastering the art of language, we unlock the potential not only to communicate, but to connect, inspire, and shape the world around us. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to exploring more language topics with you in the future. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.